lock and load, mercenaries.
Hey guys, this is Holy Chaos. Today we're going to be doing a Slayer guide to Skeletal wyverns. For this you need 72 Slayer, and I would suggest a range level of at least 75 because it makes it a whole heck of a lot easier to kill them. We're going to start out a little north of Draenor. There's the little master farmer down there. This is the path you're going to want to take to get to them. They are in the ice caves south of, well, east of Remington. That'll make it easier for people. Look at that. It's kind of weird. Okay. Yeah. To kill them, you're also required to wield an elemental shield of any kind, or to have, what is it? Fuck. You have to have either an elemental shield or a dragonfire shield works, but don't bring an anti-dragonfire shield because that does not work. Their breath isn't dragonfire, so that's the only reason why it doesn't. The anti-dragonfire shield doesn't seem to work, but a dragonfire shield will work just fine. There's an obelisk right there if you need to recharge your summoning on your way back, and an altar for free prayer recharge. I would suggest using curses, only because I prefer my curses over the prayers because they deflect and everything, and they take a lot less time. To range, you're going to need a rune crossbow, any type of bolts, broad bolts preferably for their effects and their effectiveness, meaning cheap and everything like that. Full Slayer helmet, or if you can't get a full Slayer helmet, just get the if you can't get the full Slayer helmet, just get the focus sight, because you can wear that by yourself without it. It gives a 15% ranged increase when you're killing a Slayer monster that is on your task list, like, well, the monster you're assigned to kill. These monsters have, skeletal wyverns have an insane load of health and a pretty high defense, so you gotta watch out while killing them. I'd suggest, 5 range pots, or 5 prayer pots and like 3 range pots, but I'm still going off my last trip, so this will be pretty interesting. This was the first time I've ever had to kill these as a task. They're pretty easy. They're worth it to me because I enjoy getting the bones, plus they have the chance to drop a visage, and if you wear your Ring of Wealth, they have even more drops. So, there you go. Here's the entrance. Pot up before you go in. Also might want to hit your prayer range. Stay at least 5 squares away from them, and they won't be able to do their special attack on you, which freezes you. So if you just watch out on that one. There's a way for you to tank. If you wear full bandos, you can tank, and you pretty much won't get hit too hard. I'm taking a terror bird. Most people will bring a bunyip or unicorn for more advanced people. I'm going to bring a terror bird for cost effectiveness and to help carry extra bones for longer trips. I have to kill 55 of these, and my last trip I killed, my last trip I killed 16. These things definitely have a high tolerance to pretty much anything, but if you have a spec weapon, you can bring it. It's up to you. Like I said, you need 72 Slayer to kill these, or to be assigned them. And yeah, the only notable drops you should worry about are they drop Skeletal wyvern bones, which give 50 prayer experience, I think, or something like that. I think they get 50, I'm not really sure. But they drop those, they drop draconic visages, and also with the Ring of Wealth, they can drop the Ring of Wealth drops also, because they are Slayer monsters. I've heard a lot of dispute about what these things drop because of Slayer drops, but we'll find out eventually. Apparently, by killing Slayer monsters, you get increased drop rates. Now, I don't know what that entails, but apparently that means that you could get anything from, I know my friend was killing hill giants, and he wasn't even assigned them. He was wearing a Ring of Wealth. He was just training attack. Killed some hill giants, got 83 Torstool noted or something like that. It was like a 3 mil drop. I was, how in God's name he got it, but it was his Ring of Wealth. So always wear this. You could randomly end up with like 3 to 5 mil. Apparently killing steel dragons the other day, my friend got 50 noted runite or runite bars. That's pretty insane. I mean, that's like crazy random drops. But they're all coming from these Ring of Wealth drops. And apparently there's something called a Vecna skull. I really haven't read up on it yet. My friend tried to explain it to me, and I was just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Wasn't in the mood to hear it, but it's worth 10 mil, so that caught my ears. We're gonna go for 94 mage still. I just have to get around to doing it. This is also the reason why I'm doing this, so I can get some money for mage. I'm alching until level 86, and then I'm gonna head up to the Livid Farm and do that mini game so I can get those extra spells, because they seem like they're gonna come in handy. Other than that, there's nothing else. Good luck slaying, and rate, comment, subscribe. If you need anything, you guys know how to get a hold of me.